Hey there, I'm Casey Cole-Corbin with Dynamic Fluid Art Teaching Business Coaching Program, and there's been a lot of discussion about people that have not started their business page yet, and there's really no reason not to do that. It is free, and it's great. It's searchable on the internet. It's searchable locally, and so all those are great things for you to be able to do to have for your business. I want to show you here, sharing my screen. I have about, over 10 functional business pages that I use for different reasons, and I'm just going to use this one to be able to show you some of the functionality. The first thing that you do is you go to create page, and so we actually just had an option there. There is another one here, and so when you create a page, it'll take you to a screen, and you'll want to go with the business brand here. There's several different options, and this, of course, tutorial, if you will, real brief, is to show you how to do a business page. So when you link here, then it will ask you for information, and you'll input that about your business, and then you'll hit the get started button. And so that one is extremely easy to be able to use. So once you end up with a page like this, some key things that you'll want to do is to add some pictures. And so there's this little area here. It's nearly identical to your personal page, where usually this one is a headshot of yourself, and this one is something, the banner that I call it, or your cover picture, is something that kind of gives people a little insight about you, what you like. If you like hiking, then there's places there for scenes of mountains, etc. And so the neat thing about one of my pages is that this one actually can be a video, and so you can swap this out. And so when people go to my consumer level dynamic fluid art, for my students, they can that want to learn this art form, they go there, they click on that page, and that banner immediately starts a little commercial that I made about the dynamic fluid art process. So now you're ready to just kind of explore your page and take a look at it. And there's all kinds of neat functions that are on here that are not available on a personal page. So there's a lot of fun things that you can be able to do. One of the main things that you will want to do first, or I'm just going to highlight because there's over 50 things that we could talk about right now, is the description of your page and what it is about. And so there's that, and then there's also changing your username, and that is for making it easier to be able to use the messenger function on your business page. It's easier to remember because you can change it to, like, mine is Dynamic Fluid Art Teaching Business Program, and the messenger is too, and you don't have to remember a long string of numbers, and you can just use that. And then there's the about section that's in your page, and so that helps you to fill in some of the details, things that are, if you have a physical location and you put in a physical address there, that some really neat things happen, and you get some noticed from. I believe, I'm not entirely sure that it works this way, but the only way that I think that Google found out about my location in some physical offices that I have in South Georgia in 2 different towns is that I had them on my Facebook pages. And so they sent me an opportunity to be able to fill in some of the details so it would be searchable. So when people are trying to find my offices, they could search, and then Google would be able to direct them right to my office. They also gave me a free website for each one of those, which I thought was really neat. And I just spent about probably 10 minutes a piece on each one of those, uploaded some pictures, and hit save, and that was it. So there's really just no reason for you not to sit down right now and to go to your personal page. I usually link up here like we did. Just hit that. There's a create page option. You go to that menu that we saw before. You hit the business section. You start filling in details, really basic stuff, and you get some great functionality, and immediately you're searchable. After you do some of those basic things, and always remember to hit save on your changes, is to start posting. And one of the main things that you'll want to post is a pinned post. And so the way that you do that is that you just create a post. I'm going to gibberish here, and you click over here, and it will give you an option to be able to make this post a pinned post. And I think I actually have to have faster internet than I have right now, since that's just swirling, and have placed this. Let's see here. I think I have to save this, publish it, and once it is published, that gibberish post, then you can have, you can select it as a pinned post. Well, all right. And what it means by pinned is you think about a physical, like literally a thumbtack, putting it at the top. It kind of tacks it up to the top so that no matter how many other posts that you have, this one, which is, I always make mine very similar to the description and the information that's in the about section. And so when people land on that page, they can immediately see that top post and know exactly what they're there for. There is so many other things that you can do with your this business Facebook page. You can backlink to your regular website, and then there's a whole slew of apps that are actually third-party apps. There are not hosted by Facebook. They're not created by Facebook, but you can get them and put them onto your Facebook, and they work inside of Facebook. Now, my favorite one is 22 Social, and I have been studying it and working, trying to wrap my 51-year-old brain around a lot of computerese to try to understand how to be able to use these marketing resources. It does a lot of things, and it's not very expensive to be able to really market and enhance my presence and functionality on Facebook. And so I'll put a link into the comments below this video, and I'd appreciate it if you decide that you do want to go to with 22 Social in the future, if you'll use this link, because they have this 3 and it's free. So if 3 people buy it, then I get my service for free. So that would be awesome. And I also want to give you a few clues on that, and I'll be happy to help you. I have no less than have watched 40 hours of their instructional videos on how to do their stuff. I know I'm kind of slow. Some of you people could, I know, just to really you know how to paste this URL into this box and not that box and know what to do. It has just been kind of mind-boggling for me, but now that I do have some basic understanding of it, I'd be happy to help you any way that I can. One thing is that if you wait until the 3rd day after you get involved with getting an email from 22 Social, the price drops drastically. So please contact me and I'll walk you through that, so you don't end up, you'll end up paying much less than half of what the normal price is by just that one simple recommendation. So, all right. Well, I hope that this helped. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me by private message or put something in the comment below. This is Casey Cole-Corbin with Dynamic Fluid Art, teaching teachers business coaching program. Thanks.